Now then, I've noticed the tracking on this CRV. Well, I've noticed it's starting to pull very slightly to the left, yeah, into the curb, and I thought, right, we better just check this. So we're on wobbly cam, got a piece of plastic under each front tyre which allows me to move the wheels, yeah, easily with the steering wheel. I've got the steering wheel set at straight ahead, yeah, and I've also got this piece of string. Right, let's just put the camera on the tripod. So the piece of string, as you can see, well, it's attached to the trailer hitch with a loop, and it comes over the back wheel, yeah, and it comes forward to this wheel. Right, and what I'm going to do, because I've got the steering set right, I'm going to offer this string up to the wheel and very gently bring it forward until it touches that side of the wheel, and we've probably got about 2 mil just there. So we got 2 mil towing on this tyre. Okay, right, just not very much, which would mean that the other side, it would have to touch both sides because you only want a minimal amount of tow in. Right, let's go and set this up on the other side, on the driver's side. So the string, you zoom in, goes across the middle of the back tyre or thereabouts, and it touches both sides, both front and back. Okay, that aligns the string. Yeah, and now zoom out a bit more. Yeah, let's offer it up to this wheel, and we're gently bringing it forward until, yeah, it's touching there, but not at the back. There's about an 8 mil gap at the back, so this wheel needs to go that way, like that. I think the track rod end is at the back, so the track rod end wants to be lengthened, yeah, to bring that in and that out, but not very much, but enough so you can see where there's been some wear on the suspension or something and we're no longer right. So there you go. So here we go, here's the strut, and at the back there's the track rod end, and that's the end of the rack, and there's a nut there. Now I know this nut has been undone maybe 3 years ago or something, and I think it was greased. Well, it should have been, at least I think I did it. I'm just going to wire brush that off. There are threads here, just there. Wire brush that off and clean everything up, and then get the right size spanner on that, undo it, and then this track rod end, you turn it. There's a hexagon there. You turn it, and you want to, this time you want to lengthen it to bring the front of the wheel in and the back of the wheel out. Right, let me just crack on with that. Okay, we've got that spanner locked again the other way. There we go. So just keep moving it, lubing it, because you can guarantee if you don't free it off properly, the next time you want to get to it, it's going to be even worse. Let me just see if I can, yeah, I'll get in some movement. Yeah. Could do with a ratchet open-ended spanner, but of course they don't exist. Right, leave it with me, and then we're going to have to put the wheel back on and set this up. Everything's staying exactly as it was, apart from we're going to move this wheel out a bit at the back. Let's have a look. And there's a little gap at the back, so we need to extend that track rod end just a bit more, but it has moved considerable. I did, once I'd lowered it off the jack, I did go to the other side and make sure that that was correct, but there's still got a little bit. Let me see if I can just get the camera in closer. See, there's just a little bit there, so we need to crawl underneath now and adjust that track rod a bit more. Right, let's give it another go. I've moved it a bit. Yeah, it's just touching. Well, actually, no. I don't know whether you can see that. There we go. We're tight on the tyre at the front, but it's just, it wants a little bit more. Yeah. There's obviously wear in something on this suspension. Okay. Against the tyre at the front. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty close. I'd say that was enough. So we've got a little bit of a gap at the front on the other side, like 1 or 2 mil. Perhaps we ought to turn that a bit more. But we're nearly there, you get the theory. Yeah. The string coming from the back of the car, and then it goes across both parts of the tyre, and it tells you whether the tyre is towing in or towing out. Gap at the back, it's towing out. Gap at the front, a little bit is okay, like 1 mil. Any more than that, it's towing in. And of course, eventually you'll see it as tyre wear. But it's not nice when you think that if you let go of the wheel, the car will just gradually go off one way or the other. Right. Comments? Tell me what you think. Yeah, it's a dead rural way of doing it that will get you out of trouble. I mean, nowadays cars are 4-wheel tracked and all sorts of things, so, but this is the old way of doing it. Right, catch up with you soon. Cheers for now.